From time to time, I have the need to play a good strategy game, but with so little free time, I'm always looking for something fast-paced. This is where a game like Drone Swarm come in, to feel that big need for some more tactical gameplay.
My name is Carter, Captain of the Argo, and we will find New Earth.
Drone Swarm is a game that is all about drones. Very unexpected, I know. The main story of the game is all about humanity being able to use psionic powers, building a huge spaceship to control the drones, and going into space in search of a planet with the potential to become New Earth. More or less your average sci-fi trope. Despite how simple the story of the game may be, the developers have actually put effort into making it a vital part of the whole experience. With fully voiced characters for every conversation in the game, and unique 2D comic-like cinematics to accompany transitions, you will never feel as if you are never progressing in your playthroughs. The gameplay of course helps with that too, but all of the aforementioned things make sure you're always aware of what the end goal is and why you're doing what you're doing. Gameplay-wise, the game delivers amazingly well. Controlling the drones by doing all sorts of different drag, point and click, or just point actions with your mouse feels great since it gives this amazing feeling of being in control of what's happening on your screen. Controlling the drones is very easy to learn but hard to master, since you have to learn to anticipate enemy movement and also adapt to how your numbers at the bottom of the screen work. You do not have an infinite amount of drones, so balancing between defense and offense is extremely important. The game has plenty of content too. At first glance, it is all about building walls and sending in attacks, but soon enough you start unlocking upgrades and new moves as well, making everything far more complex. The developers have done an amazing job on this part as well, since playing the game on the challenging difficulty was very fun. This is mostly due to the fact that the progression flows naturally in the game, with no new moves being introduced at the wrong time, or without information on how to use them effectively. There will of course be situations where you will have to restart a level a couple of times before you get it right, but that is expected. If you want to just stroll through everything, there is always a story mode difficulty, as there is hard difficulty for those seeking a real challenge. Visuals and audio in the game are great. The visuals of Drone Swarm are all splendid and if anything are the ones that make the game stand out. Controlling a huge swarm of drones would not be as fun if it weren't for the beautiful animations that were made for them when they fly through space. It is so satisfying to watch them soar through space and cut through enemy starships. Every visual effect is key to how well the game runs, from the EMP blasts on your drone walls all the way to the cannonball drone shots that you can make to push enemies away. The sound effects help with all of that by providing that extra layer of sci-fi laser sounds are cool to it all. My only complaint with the game is that I wish there was more story to it. More story as in, my choices of saving certain alien ships would matter more in future gameplay, and there would be more intricacies between the factions I encounter through the story. Right now, the game is very simple when it comes to the drama between the factions, and I feel like more could have been done for it. All that being said, Drone Swarm is still a game that I would easily recommend to anyone that likes sci-fi, space combat, or just strategy games overall. The gameplay is really fun, there is a story to support every step you take in it, and the content is more than enough to keep you interested in it as you move forward. An excellent strategy and tactics game that plays fast and overall sets the bar quite high for future strategy games.